Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today's video is sponsored by comicsplusamacon.com. You can use code TruePenGaming at checkout for 10% off all items at comicsplusamacon.com. Let's give a look at some of their items. They have Pokemon games, they have comics, Digimon booster boxes, Pokemon packs, Magic the Gathering, all these things you can get at comicsplusamacon.com. Let's look at some of their Digimon product while we're here. So just on the first page, we have some really awesome Bandai sleeves here. Starter decks, booster sets, all these great things, all at competitive prices too. And you know what else? You can save 10% if you use code TruePenGaming at checkout. So go check out comicsplusamacon.com, and thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. What's going on, Digimon? It's your boy TruePenGaming back again with another Digimon video. I want to start off by apologizing. I'm sorry, this has not been a lot of Digimon content on the channel recently. And trust me, still 100% Digimon focused channel. Love the game. I'm going to be playing it for a long time. I just have been in a little pickle lately. Set 4 just wasn't it for me. I'm going to be honest. I got like one top, I think, in the whole format, so it just was not there. And then I got 33rd at the first Evo Cup, and it was all downhill from there. So I want to finish off the deck profiles I have for this set. And then, you know, when I come back from my vacation, set 5 should be out, and we'll start crack-a-lacking on that. I got a lot of stuff working in there. Hoping that's just going to be a better format for me in general, top-wise. So yeah, today I want to cover one of the decks that I enjoyed the most in this format. I didn't really show it a lot on stream because this was a deck I was going to take to tournaments, but I just didn't take it to the last Evo Cup I was able to go to because I really thought War was the play, but yellow has just never been a color that I felt very confident in. So I should have taken this, but it's okay. This is so just know this is a deck that I consider I would have taken to play in a massive tournament, but I just didn't. So let's hop into it with the eggs. 1 Demi Veemon and then 4 Upamon. So the 1 Demi Veemon is for 4 copies of Veemon, and then Upamon is a more generic draw 1. So that's why we play this egg spread. And then on to our options. So for the options, we play the typical 4 Hammer Spark and the 3 Aqua Viper. Aqua Viper's nuts. There's so many cards you can loop with this that are just degenerate to be able to loop. So you bounce 2 and you get a loop card. Like it's very crazy, this card for only 3 cost. The only thing that would make it better is if it activated in security, but it just bounces to hand. So, you know, it is what it is, but it couldn't be that crazy, right? So that's it for our options. Everybody really knows what Hammer Spark does. Hammer Spark is just gain 1 memory or gain 2. And then Aqua Viper's it's a newer tech, but it's cool. We play 4 Tamers. We just play 4 Davis Motomiya. Davis is just going to search us some blue cards and some green cards. And he's going to give us 3 memory. That's pretty much it. But Davis, one of the best Tamers in the game for sure. On to our rookies. Again, this is an Ancient Garurumon deck, so it is quite heavy on the rookies because it's basically a rookie retro deck, to be honest. Alright, so we play 2 Gabumon. I only play 2 of the... Actually, I'm just going to lay them out. So 2 Gabumon, 4 Strabumon, 4 Veemon, 4 Elecmon, 3 Gomamon, and 3 Leolamon. So now I'm going to go over them. The 2 Gabumon, I cut this from 4 to 2. Just because it dies to a single Koromon egg now, it's just not that impressive anymore. So it's okay. 4 Strabumon, this is the better Gabumon now because on play, you reveal top 3, add a Tamer and a Hybrid, so he's going to be doing a lot more targets than him, just being a draw 1. And he's not going to die to a single Koromon swing. 4 of the Jamming Veemon, this is still just a very aggressive card. And this is your ideal Digivolve target. So yeah. 7 Vanillas, we're playing 4 Elecmon and then 3 Gomamon. Vanillas are just really good. That 2 cost to hard drop, 0 cost to Digivolve, and the 3 KDP. Just a very good stat line for a card, so even though they don't have an effect, they're just very good. And then we play 2 Leolamon. So Leolamon is just a green Digimon, 2-cost hard play, 2-cost Digivolve. The Digivolve doesn't matter because we're never going to Digivolve it, but the 5k DP is very, very high for a rookie, and that's why I play 3 Leolamon. I did consider 2 Terriermons for a while, but I just don't really know what I'd cut for 2 Terriermons anymore. So that's it for our rookies. For the level 4s, we only played 10 of them. So like I said, this is a very heavy rookie deck. But it's cool because you can literally just skip level 5s with Ancient Garurumon, which is very, very cool. So this is our level 4 lineup. We played 2 X Veemon, so X Veemon's going to unsuspend one of our rookies, usually Leolamon or Veemon because they're the most likely to survive. So he's an extra swing, which is cool. 4 Lobomon, he's a hybrid, so he's searchable off of Strabimon. And he can Digivolve on top of a Tamer for an extra swing for game, which is cool. Basically the same card as X Veemon in a sense. And then 4 of the Lobomon promo. So this is the promo version of this card. And this card is very, very good. What it lets you do is it lets you Digivolve a Ancient Garurumon on top of him for 1. And if you guys don't know, this is a level 4 and Ancient Garurumon's a level 6. So it lets you skip level 5. But the downside, air quotes downside, is that Ancient Garurumon will die at the end of your turn. But Ancient Garurumon has a sweet on deletion effect where when it dies, you get to play another card for free. So it's replacing itself in a sense. So that's it for our level 4s. On to our level 5s. We literally play 1. I play 1 Beowulf just for the yellow matchup. I think it's neat because they have to either War Growl plus War Grey this, or they have to Valdararm it, or they have to have a War Grey plus a Koromon. Because they can't swing over it if it has a hybrid underneath, they have to have the perfect outs for this all the time, and sometimes they just won't. Because usually they only play 1 Koromon egg. And I've seen them cutting back on the amounts of War Growls they play and going with more of the Andromons because they tech in the Mastemon engine now. So the less War Growls they play, the better this card becomes, because then they have to Valdararm it, and Valdararming this card just doesn't feel that good for them. So yeah, 1 Beowulfmon. It's just a neat little tech. And then our boss monster, 4 Ancient Garurumon. We do play the alt arts because I'm not poor. Just kidding. It's still an expensive card. I just got lucky and I paid like 20 for each of these, so that was cool. So Ancient Guru, 13k DP, 5 cost Digivolve, 12 cost hard play. Kind of hard, like kind of big to Digivolve on top of, but the Lobomon again lets you go into him for only 1 instead of 5. And then his effect is that he can restand all hybrids and Garurumons when he attacks, so he can restand himself and any other hybrids you have for more swings. And then again, he has that on deletion effect I talked about earlier where you can play a hybrid for free from your hand. So he replaces himself after he dies off Lobomon. And then on to our text. These are the cards I talked about looping with Aqua Viper. Shout out to Ari from True Champs Games for putting these in his Rookie Rush deck and comboing them with Aqua Viper, and I just thought that was nuts. So I kind of adapted that into Ancient Gar. 2 Puppetmon and 2 Chimeramon. So these cards we only play 2 of because Aqua Viper is essentially 3 extra copies of each of them. Because when one hits the board, they both stun your opponent in some way. This one, again, your opponent can't unsuspend. And then this one deletes something. You can also delete your Ancient Garurumon with this if he's going to die anyways, and just profit. And then Aqua Viper next turn will allow you to bounce one of these back to your hand. And then if you have Davis, you just do it again. And it's very, very good. Because you're moving bodies from their board and you're looping interruptions. So shout out to Ari from True Champs Games for kind of showing me that. So yeah, that's it for the Ancient Garurumon Rookie Rush deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this is a deck I feel very confident in, and I would definitely take to tournaments. I just ended up taking Yellow War for all of them, and that didn't go so well. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.